relationships. What's going on with relationships? You hear a lot of the rhetoric on these social media content and stuff like that about, oh, what's going on with men and women? They're not feeling each other no more. And the men ain't pursuing the woman no more. They ain't trying to, go after them. And the women are going, what's up with these men? And, this, that, and the third. The men ain't coming after us no more. And it's a different type of thing. And we, not getting to the whole nuances of who's right or who's wrong, because that drives for social media content, and I understand that. So I'm not here to delineate that. I'm here to touch on a little bit more what the issue is concerning. All of those things has relevance, you know what I mean, about, a different time now. Time has moved faster now, and men are a little bit more apprehensive about turning themselves over to a woman in a long-term relationship. Marriage numbers are dropping. All of those things have some validity to it. And on the other side, women don't want to put up with men and the things that they have going. So all of those stuff has some validity to it. But one of the biggest things that we are overlooking in this situation is that we just coming out of the age of Pisces, where you're talking about, imagination, you're talking about deception, you're talking about illusions, you're talking about dreamy. We're coming to the age of Aquarius, where you're talking about revealing, revelation. You're talking about the truth being revealed. And in that process, the way we've been programmed and systemized to think that relationships work and the way we interact with one another, in the age of Aquarius, that's just blowing up. Those concepts that we was raised on about how relationships supposed to work, how we supposed to be codependent on one another, give ourselves over to another person to be controlled, and all of those things, and call that in the name of love, that's just being blown up. The age of Aquarius is revealing truth about religion, how that played a role in the aspect of us and being married and being in relationships and can't do this and can't do that, and don't leave, and holding on to things even though it's trauma, even though that it's emotional, verbal, physical abuse and all of that stuff. That stuff is being eradicated now. Now we're no longer aligning ourselves with that mindset of this is what we need to go through, and that's what it entails to be in a partnership with someone. That's changing. And then you got to think about it. The time that we're living in, like we're living in a technological type of society where everything is moving faster, right? So if this cuts off, it just cuts off, sorry. But everything is moving so much faster. So that's another thing. People don't have time for a lot of other stuff that they used to have time for, and the way they used to cultivate things. It's like, it's either hitting or it's not, or it's time to go. You know how that is thing with people nowadays. If it ain't microwavable, we don't want it. So that's a whole nother concept. And there's so much more I want to get into, but I want to keep this under the 3 minutes for a reel right now. But I'm going to get into this and dive a little bit deeper. Peace, love.